Imagine a giant steel derrick towering over the landscape, a symbol of our fossil fuel economy. For generations, these machines have defined the horizon, their silhouettes etched into our collective memory. They represent the power and ambition of an era built on oil and gas, fueling everything from our cars to our cities. But they also cast a long shadow, reminding us of the environmental costs that have come with progress. For decades, this image meant drilling for oil and gas, powering our world, but putting our climate at risk. The smokestacks and sprawling refineries have been both a source of prosperity and a cause for concern. As the world's appetite for energy grew, so did the impact on our air, water, and climate. The very infrastructure that brought us modern life has also contributed to the warming of our planet. When you see a drilling rig, you might think of pollution and the urgent need for cleaner energy. The sight of smog, and the worry etched on people's faces, are reminders that our current path isn't sustainable. We're at a crossroads, facing the challenge of meeting our energy needs without sacrificing the health of our planet or future generations. But what if this very machine could help unlock a clean, limitless source of energy? Imagine the same technology, once used to extract fossil fuels, now being reimagined to harness the Earth's natural heat. Instead of pollution, picture beams of clean energy radiating from these rigs, transforming them from symbols of the past into beacons of hope for the future. The technology we once saw as part of the problem might now be part of the solution. By adapting what we already have, we can accelerate the transition to renewable energy. Old rigs and equipment can be given new life, helping us bridge the gap between yesterday's energy and tomorrow's innovations. Scientists and engineers are repurposing oil and gas extraction techniques for a new goal, drilling for heat, not carbon. They're using their expertise to tap into geothermal energy, a resource that's been beneath our feet all along. By drilling deep into the earth, they hope to access the planet's natural furnace and provide clean, reliable power for millions. They aim to tap into the immense natural furnace deep within the earth. This heat, generated over billions of years, is a virtually inexhaustible source of energy. If we can harness it, we could power our homes, businesses, and cities without the pollution that comes from burning fossil fuels. So, let's reconsider the image of the drilling rig, not as a relic, but as a bridge to a cleaner future. These machines don't have to be monuments to a bygone era. Instead, they can become powerful tools in our fight against climate change, connecting the world we know with the world we want to build. This is the story of how we might turn one of our most controversial technologies into a hero for climate change. By reimagining what's possible, we can transform yesterday's challenges into tomorrow's solutions. The journey won't be easy, but the potential rewards are enormous for our climate, our communities, and our future. It's a big idea, and it's worth exploring. The future of energy might look different than we ever imagined, and it could start with a single familiar silhouette on the horizon. To understand our future, we must understand our past. Hydraulic fracturing, or fracking, was developed to unlock oil and gas trapped in dense rock. By drilling deep and pumping high-pressure water, sand, and chemicals, engineers created fractures that release fossil fuels. This innovation led to an energy boom, but at a significant environmental cost. Fracking strained water resources, contaminated groundwater, and triggered small earthquakes. These impacts made fracking one of the most controversial environmental issues of our time. Communities were divided, and the call for clean energy grew louder. People wanted solutions that didn't risk our water or health. The problems of the past have forced us to get creative about the future. Now the same techniques are being reimagined for a cleaner purpose. The story of fracking is evolving. If we're moving away from fossil fuels, the big question is, what comes next? For over a century, coal, oil, and gas have powered our homes, our cars, and our industries. But as we shut down these polluting power plants and close the doors on smokestacks, we're left searching for a new way to keep the lights on and our world running. So, where do we get our energy? How do we make sure our cities don't go dark and our lives don't grind to a halt? The answer isn't as simple as flipping a switch. Solar and wind are fantastic options. They're clean, renewable, and getting cheaper every year. But there's a catch. The sun doesn't always shine, and the wind doesn't always blow. That means we need a source of energy that's not just clean, but also reliable. Something that works day and night, rain or shine. What if the solution has been right beneath our feet all along? Imagine a giant natural battery, storing unimaginable amounts of energy, just waiting to be tapped. The Earth itself is a massive ball of heat. Deep below the surface, its core burns at temperatures as hot as the surface of the sun. This heat is a leftover from the planet's formation, and it's constantly being replenished by radioactive decay. This geothermal energy is vast, steady, and always available. Unlike wind or solar, it doesn't depend on the weather or the time of day. It's a clean, constant source of power that could, in theory, supply all the energy humanity needs for generations. Traditionally, we've only been able to tap into this energy in special places, like Iceland, where hot water bubbles just below the surface, or Yellowstone, where geysers shoot steam into the sky. These are rare, natural windows into the Earth's heat, but these geothermal hotspots are few and far between. Most of the world doesn't have easy access to this underground heat, at least not at the surface. For geothermal energy to become a global solution, we need to find a way to reach the Earth's heat no matter where we are, whether it's under a city, a forest, or a desert. The deeper you drill, the hotter it gets. This heat is everywhere, if only we can reach it. But drilling deep into the Earth isn't easy. It's expensive, technically challenging, and requires specialized equipment. The real challenge is how to extract that heat from solid rock and bring it safely up to the surface, where we can use it to generate electricity or heat our buildings. Surprisingly, the oil and gas industry has already faced and solved a similar problem. For decades, they've drilled deep wells, fractured rocks, and managed extreme underground conditions to extract fossil fuels. Now, those same skills, technologies, and tools could be repurposed to unlock clean, reliable geothermal energy almost anywhere on Earth. It's a chance to turn yesterday's polluting expertise into tomorrow's clean power. The next chapter in our energy story could be about tapping into the planet itself, harnessing the giant hot pocket beneath our feet to power a cleaner, brighter future for everyone. The breakthrough transforming geothermal energy is called Enhanced Geothermal Systems, or EGS. This innovative technology is opening up new possibilities for clean energy all over the world, far beyond the traditional volcanic hotspots where geothermal has thrived in the past. EGS cleverly combines the natural heat of the Earth with advanced drilling and rock fracturing techniques originally developed by the oil and gas industry. By borrowing these powerful tools, EGS can access energy locked deep underground, in places previously thought impossible. Instead of searching for rare pockets of natural hot water, EGS creates its own underground reservoir. This means geothermal energy is no longer limited to a few lucky locations. It can be engineered almost anywhere. Engineers drill 2 deep wells deep into layers of hot, dry rock. Then, using high-pressure water, they gently open up tiny fissures in the rock, creating a network of pathways for water to flow and absorb heat. Cold water is pumped down one well, where it travels through these newly created fractures. As it moves through the hot rock, the water heats up dramatically, then returns to the surface as steam through the second well. This steam is used to spin turbines and generate electricity, just like in a traditional power plant. The process is designed as a closed loop, so the same water is recirculated again and again. This makes EGS not only efficient but also environmentally friendly, with minimal water loss and no harmful emissions. The real beauty of EGS lies in its universality. Hot rock exists almost everywhere beneath the Earth's surface if you drill deep enough. This means the potential for geothermal energy is truly global, not just limited to a handful of regions. With EGS, cities, factories, and even remote villages could be powered by clean, renewable, geothermal energy. Imagine a world where communities everywhere, from bustling urban centers to isolated rural areas, have access to reliable, sustainable power. This technology breaks the old geographical limits of geothermal, unlocking vast new areas for clean energy development. It could help countries reduce their dependence on fossil fuels and cut carbon emissions on a massive scale. EGS has the power to turn the entire planet into a potential source of clean, reliable electricity. It's a game changer for the global energy landscape, offering hope for a greener, more resilient future. By harnessing the heat beneath our feet, EGS represents a revolutionary step toward a truly sustainable energy future, one that is within reach for everyone, everywhere. The world is ready for geothermal to go global, and with EGS, that future is closer than ever before. Using fracking technology for green energy may seem odd, but it makes sense. Both oil and geothermal industries face the same challenge: extracting value from deep, impermeable rock. The drilling rigs, tools, and expertise are nearly identical. Oil workers have the skills needed for geothermal wells. This means the geothermal industry can move fast, using proven technology and experienced workers. The key difference is purpose. Oil fracking extracts hydrocarbons, while geothermal creates an underground radiator. In geothermal, water circulates in a closed loop, borrowing heat but leaving the rock intact. Oil fracking uses chemical-laden fluids, raising contamination risks. Enhanced geothermal typically uses just water, making it cleaner and safer. No hydrocarbons are removed and no chemical cocktails are needed. The process is simpler, safer, and better for the environment. This is a true transformation of technology. The same tools, a new mission. The word fracking makes people nervous, but enhanced geothermal is fundamentally different. Oil and gas fracking happens in shallow sedimentary rock near aquifers, risking contamination. Enhanced geothermal targets much deeper, crystalline rock far below groundwater. The process uses mostly water in a closed loop, not chemical mixtures. The goal is to gently reopen tiny fissures, not shatter rock. Less pressure is used, reducing the risk of earthquakes. The result: a cleaner, safer, and more controlled process. Enhanced geothermal is designed to avoid the pitfalls of its fossil fuel predecessor. No energy technology is risk-free, but enhanced geothermal is built with safety in mind. The main concern is induced seismicity, small, human-caused earthquakes. Modern projects use advanced imaging to pick safe sites, avoiding major faults. Sensitive seismic sensors monitor activity in real time. If tremors approach safety limits, engineers can adjust or pause operations immediately. This traffic light system keeps seismic risks low and manageable. Careful site selection and real-time monitoring make enhanced geothermal a safe neighbor. With these protocols, geothermal offers clean energy with minimal impact. The shift to clean energy is about people as much as technology. Millions have built their lives around fossil fuels. What happens to them? Enhanced geothermal offers hope. The skills needed are nearly identical to those in oil and gas. Oil drillers can become geothermal drillers with little retraining. This means job security and a smoother transition for workers and communities. Entire towns can shift from fossil fuel hubs to clean energy centers. Supply chains and local businesses can adapt to support geothermal. It's not about ending an industry but transforming it. We can use our skills and ingenuity to build a sustainable future. A just transition is possible and essential. We stand at a crossroads. Clean, constant energy is essential to fight climate change. Enhanced geothermal systems offer a powerful solution, using the tools of our fossil-fueled past. The journey will have challenges, but the potential is enormous. We must invest in research, prioritize safety, and listen to communities. This isn't a magic bullet, but it's a vital tool in our climate toolbox. The same ingenuity that powered the past can now build a sustainable future. The Earth offers limitless clean energy. We have the skills to access it. All we need is the will to make it happen.